Hey, what is going on, my collective fam, my She Reigns fam? It is Queen Sin here, and I am bringing you another pick a card. But this time, I'm not doing energy of the week. I am doing what is holding you back. So, yeah. And I decided to do this because I've been doing some deep soul searching, some deep healing, and some shadow work, and just identifying characteristics and behaviors that have been holding me back. And also, this is a great time for healing. I've definitely been feeling, and also in the readings that I've been doing, it's time for healing. It's time to let go. It's time to step into a new power, new energy, and go after what you want. So let's see what's holding you back. All right. Oh, before we even get that, okay, y'all see this lovely ensemble I have on. We have our long sleeve collective shirts in. This is the red one, as you can see, and then we also have it in white, and then it goes from size small to 4XL. If you are interested, please shoot us a message either on our Instagram, which I'll put down here, or on our Facebook, where I will put down here as well, and we will get it to you, boo. Okay, let's get started. All right, now, I want you to take your 3 mindful breaths. And once you've taken those breaths, I want you to ask Spirit, God, or whoever you connect with, what is holding me back? What am I holding on to? What do I need to let go? What do I need to change? What is holding me back? What do I need to heal? And once you've asked Spirit those questions, I want you to open your eyes and make a selection. Either pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or pile 4. All right, the timestamps will be in the description box below. And I will see you at your card selection. Right, so group 1, you picked this selenite wand. So let's see what's going on with you. We're going to go through your tarot first. So first we have up the Ace of Wands, the Wheel in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the Prince of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords reverse, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so the first 3 cards, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel in reverse, and then the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling like, okay, boom, you know what you want to do, you know how you want to do it, you know exactly what you want, or maybe you realize, like the power that you have, you know what you're able to do. But maybe luck hasn't been on your side lately, and you've been like really down and moping. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, like you've been really down and kind of moping about it, just sitting in the negative energy. It hasn't been a case where luck hasn't been on your side. I kind of feel like maybe you're just sitting on it. Yeah, because these cards, they have a lot of color, a lot of energy. a lot of vibrancy, you know, in it. So I'm feeling like whatever it is, like you're very passionate about it. Like you really want to go for it, but you're really just in this energy, this negative energy where you're just feeling like, oh, I'm just, no, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work for me. It's not. Why am I trying? I'm struggling. I'm looking at the Prince of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands reverse, and then, the Seven of Swords reverse, and you also got the Seven of Wands. Regular. I'm looking over here, and I'm feeling like, if you know what you want to do, instead of moping, write it down. Write down your plan. Write down exactly what you want to do. Stop trying to run away. And get to it. Because if you look at the Seven of Wands, he has all these arrows and stuff coming after him. But if you look at his face, he's not worried. Like, he got this. He's very composed. So whatever comes at you, you got it. Like, you have the will, you have the skill, wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the bravery to withstand it all. So what you doing? You definitely need to figure out what you want. You need to figure out what you want. You need to write it down. Write your plan out and get to it. Like, it's really that simple. It's really that simple. You just have to do that. And I'm not saying it like, I'm not trying to be like condescending or anything, but that's what I'm just feeling the spirit is saying, like straight to the point. Like, you're what's holding you back. Like, yeah, because you have the ambition, you have the fire, but you just in this Ten of Wands energy that's just making you feel like you can't do it. And then the Ten of Wands upright, it means if you're looking at him, he has all these wands that are basically penetrating his body, and he is reaching down for the rose. And even though he's hurting, even though it looks like he may be done for, he may be a goner, he's still looking at the beauty of life. He's still looking at this beautiful flower. He's still reaching for this beautiful flower, regardless of all the trials and tribulations clearly that he's going through right now. Keep going. Like, keep going. That's all I can hear right now. Just keep going. Like, you're not working in vain. This isn't, you're not working in vain. You got it, but you have to believe in yourself and stop being scared. You have to stop being scared. Okay, let's go into this. All right. Let's get into your next few cards. Okay. Let's see. Fear. Yep. Power. You got the power. Nourishment. Wisdom. And trust. So, you are fearful. So it is you that's holding you back. You have fear, so which is understandable. If your goals and your dreams and your aspirations aren't making you afraid, then you're not dreaming big enough. I've heard that plenty of times, and I'm sure you guys have heard that plenty of times as well. But it may sound cliche, but it's very true. If your dreams and aspirations don't scare you, then what are you doing it for? What are you really doing it for? You want something great. You want something powerful. So it's not going to be easy. It's, you know, like you're going to have those butterflies. You're going to have moments of anxiety. You're going to have moments when you feel like that you're not good enough. But even in those moments, you have to know, okay, but I am though. At the end of the day, you have to remember who you are and be like, you know what, I have this. I have the power to do it. So you need to, yes, nourish your plan, nourish your baby, nourish your vision, nourish your dream, nourish your aspirations, whatever this is. You need to nourish it, help it grow. You need to be patient with it, because you don't get fruit overnight. You don't get the flower overnight. It doesn't happen that way. And also, like I was saying, you have the wisdom, you have the ambition, you have the will, you have the smarts, you have the stamina, you have the skill to do whatever this is that you're trying to do. So you have to trust yourself. Trust that you got it. Also trust in your guides, trust in the ancestors. You know, lately when I've been doubting myself or just doing something half-wit, like I'm not doing it all to my full potential. I know I'm not doing it to my full potential. Lately, I've been telling myself, you know, that's disrespectful to your ancestors, right? Because it is. You know, I'm part of them. You're part of your ancestors. You're part of the divine. You're part of spirit. You know, we're all connected. So you not doing something that you're passionate about, especially, that's very disrespectful, because they are giving you, God is giving you this idea for a reason. Your ancestors give you this idea for a reason. So why just sit on it? You know, there's no. You need to nourish this baby. You got to make it grow. Sit down, write down exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it. Write down the timeline of when you want to have step 1 done. Okay, I want to. If you want to start today writing your plan, then okay, a month from now, I want to make sure that I've gotten to step 1. And then once I've hit that, okay, let's go to step 2. You know, all a dream is break it down into different goals. So all you have to do, you know, you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to make it more difficult than what it is. And once you get into it, you'll realize how easy, how easy it is to break down your goal into different steps, different, you know, attainable steps. And especially if you have the smaller goals to get to the big goal, then it doesn't seem like you're just doing all this work for no reason. You get what I mean? So yeah, what else do we got for you? Reiki, higher consciousness, lack of faith, initiation and attunement, praying, and then spirit invocation. So you have been having a lack of faith in yourself, lack of faith in your dream. But I also feel like this is saying as well, you've been having a lack of faith possibly in, you know, the higher power, you know, your higher self. You know, this, like I was saying, this is having a lack of faith in God, a lack of faith in spirit, a lack of faith in divine, because they're taken care of. You know, they're not just going to let you be out here, you know, with nothing. You always have support, even if it's just you. You always have support in the spiritual realm. So you need to increase that faith in yourself. You got this, boo. You really do. You don't have anything to worry about. You got it. Initiation and attunement. So get started. Initiate it. It's time to get it going. And as well with the higher consciousness and the spirit invocation, and attunement is basically you. An attunement is basically strengthening your connection with the healing source, strengthening your connection with God. So if that means you need to get into more meditation, or just, you know, have some quiet time, whatever it is that you do that makes you feel more connected with your spirit, more connected with source, so that you can follow out this plan the way that you want it, so you can execute it all the way from A to Z. That's exactly how you envision it. So get to working on that so you can manifest it, invoke yourself in the spirit. So like I said, whatever it is that makes you feel that you're connected to source, God, the divine, do it. Doesn't matter if it's a walk at the park, or you just sitting listening to meditation music, or if you're creating, whatever it is, whatever it is that gets you in that zone, gets you connected, make sure that you're doing it. And then praying, making sure that you're praying and manifesting for what you want, praying to the divine, praying to God, letting them know, letting the universe know what you want, what exactly it is that you've been looking for, what it is that you want to, what is your end goal? What is the end result? At the end of the day, what do you want? What is your intention? Set your intentions for what you want. And then, let the universe take care of the rest. All right. Next, we have Aries, I am. 6th house routine. 3rd house messages. And then 4th house roots. So this can mean that you are an Aries or you are a fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also just could mean that, the Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about drive and passion. So again, with the Ace of Wands, and the wheel energy, you have the passion, you have the drive, so you know what you want, you may know how to get there, how exactly to get there, but you're just being scared. You're being scared. You may know the exact way to achieve your goal the way that you want to, in the time that you want to, probably, but you have to increase that faith in yourself. And then you have the routine card. So maybe you need to develop a routine, a different routine to get you more motivated, or incorporate whatever this plan is. Incorporate that into your routine where you are writing down, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, just incorporating that time into your day that goes toward your goals. But I'm really feeling like you need to create a better routine. That's what I'm feeling like. You need a better routine. Like, what you're doing right now isn't working. What you're doing right now is not working. So, yeah. For some people it may be incorporated into the routines. For some people this may be you just need a better routine. And then you also have messages and roots. So I'm feeling like spirit, God, the universe has been trying to connect with you and give you messages. So you need to be connecting to spirit. You need to be doing your meditation, or like I said, whatever it is that does make you feel connected, because they're sending you some messages and they're trying to let you know that maybe what to do, or let you know that you're going in the right direction, or maybe you have been getting messages through people, or maybe you've just been seeing certain signs, certain numbers. Just universe works in mysterious, crazy ways. So you could be at a freaking stoplight and get a sign from spirit. So, but I do feel like spirit is saying, connect with your roots. Connect with, I'm feeling like connect with where you came from. Connect with who you are. Connect with who you're supposed to be. And then lastly, I asked Spirit just to give like some messages to help you through this, to, give you some words of encouragement. So this one is on your own terms. She waited a really long time to be saved until one day she decided to save herself. It was a very good day. So on your own terms is you have to do the work yourself. You have to put in the work. You can't be waiting on anybody else to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. I feel like I said this last week with somebody, but yeah, do that work, boo. Go ahead, do it. You don't have to wait on anybody. If you don't feel like you have any support, I mean, it doesn't matter. You need to go ahead and do it. You don't need your friends and family support in order to do something. You don't need their approval. So, release that need for that and let it go, because what you have is divine order. What you have is divine, is going to manifest for you. It's going to manifest for you, but you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to stop being your worst enemy. And then be your own hero is the next one. So yes, save yourself, be your own hero. And this one says fearless, shaman of skulls. Step into your power. Step into your power with no fear. Even if you have fear, step into it as if you don't have any fear. Because you're going to have a little bit of anxiety through life. You're going to have some nervousness. You're going to have times where you feel like you're lacking, but you got this. You definitely have it. You do. I really don't have a whole lot more else to say from here. It's just, believe in yourself, connect with your spirit, connect with God, do your meditation, do your walk, whatever it is, like I said, and pray. Pray to the universe. Let them know what you want. Let them know exactly what you want, because you are supported. You are definitely supported by spirit, and they want to talk to you. They want to connect with you. They really do. Okay, well, let me know if that resonated, if that helped. Please leave a comment down below. And I'm going to move on to group 2. All right. Hey, boo things. If you're here right now, it's because you chose group number 2 with it's a clear quartz heart. It's actually one of my favorite crystals. I love it. But anyway, let's see what has been holding you back, boo. What is going on? We're going to go through your tarot first. Oh, and I think I forgot to say this in group 1. But now this is a message for the collective, so some things may resonate and some things may not. Take what resonates and then leave what doesn't. Like I said, there's different messages for different people. So yeah, just want to let you know that. All right, so we have Princess of Swords reverse. Then we have the Chariot, the Moon, okay, Judgment, Two of Wands, and then you have the Emperor in reverse, as well as the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, move these over here. All right, let's see what's going on with you, group 2. Well, you're something's definitely got some stubbornness going on with the Emperor in reverse. And you have the Hierophant in reverse. So, yeah, definitely got some stubbornness going on. Some resistance there. Some not wanting to change. You need to find some balance, too. All right. So, the Princess of Swords reverse, that means being out of balance. You need to basically connect with re-examine your goals, re-examine your morals, re-examine certain areas in your life, live your truth, connect with yourself. And then this is basically saying with the chariot and the moon, it's basically saying the same thing. Like, live your truth, connect with your higher self. What is it? What is it? Because you're very, you're very unbalanced right now. You're being very resistant to change, very resistant to something new. But go ahead and light your path. Walk your path. Walk the path that you need to walk. Why are we being so resistant? Do you not want to? Are you scared? But you need to go no matter what. Because if you look at this chariot right here, you see on which side is it? Okay, on this side, he has whatever this is. I guess this is the chariot that he's on. But one of the creatures has 2 arrows in him. And I mean, here they're still going. They're still good. Like, they're still moving as if he's not wounded. And then you see up here, you see that there's a light illuminating down on the chariot as well, basically showing that he's connected to spirit, that he's being guided divinely. He's being guided by God. He's being guided by the universe. He's being guided by the spiritual realm. So, and even here on the moon card, you see there is a path that is lit up right here. Basically letting you know to walk your truth. Walk your path, but your resistance is holding you back. Your resistance is keeping you unbalanced. But I am feeling like, some fear, some anxiety, because it's like you want to do it, it's better, it's good for you, it's better for you, but I'm kind of good right here too, like there's nothing really wrong with what I'm doing now, but there's better for you. There's so much better for you, and if we're not willing to try new things, go on new adventures, experience new things, then how are you going to know that there's something better out there? And then the judgment card, like, yeah, you definitely need to make a decision if you want this or not. But I feel like the judgment with it being next to the 2 of Wands, feeling like the judgment should be, you need to get it together and walk this path that you were destined to walk on, because that's your soul's purpose. That's your life purpose. And it may be uncomfortable, but if you are comfortable your whole life, you're never going to grow. And I'm saying this from experience. Like, I'm not trying to just be preachy. Like, I'm honestly going through some of the same things. So I'm speaking to myself too. Yeah. You may be in a comfort zone. Maybe it's hard to leave your comfort zone. Yeah. It is. It's hard to leave the things that you know for the unknown. For something that you have no idea if it's even going to work out, But you need to make a decision on what to do. Or how you want to do it. All right. Next you have beauty, acceptance, action, the unexpected, and discernment. What I'm feeling right now is Spirit is telling you to You need to see the beauty, and you need to see the beauty in change. You need to see the beauty in something new. You need to see the wonders of life. You need to see what's out there for you. And also accepting that change is okay. Accepting that it's okay to do something different. Or maybe you need to have some acceptance of yourself as well. And take action. Take action on whatever it is that you want to do. Go for it. Go for it all. And if you look at this card, like she's dancing in the universe and just the beautiful colors around her, and all I can feel is once you make this move, you're going to be so free, but also just you're going to feel the growth, you're going to feel the beauty, you're going to feel so engulfed in love, light. Like I'm feeling all positive energy, and it's very overwhelming right now. Like I'm feeling overwhelmed with emotion, but it's good positive emotion. It's just, oh man, I never thought that I'd be able to do this. I never thought that I would be here in this moment, living this life, being free to be me, living my truth. Oh man. And then you have the unexpected, blue moon. And I'm feeling like the change, maybe some changes are going to be unexpected, or maybe the life that you're going to be living is going to be unexpected. But even if you're, looking at this card, these two women, they're just sitting there and they're just gazing at this beautiful light. They're gazing into this portal of newness, this portal of, it's a forest. So this portal of growth, of beauty. Like it's all going to come unexpectedly. Oh man, you have such a beautiful life ahead of you. Like I can just feel the emotion. Like I'm so calm right now, but it's like, man, this is great. This is going to be great. Life is going to be great. It's going to be great. And then you also have discernment as well. So, and it's under the Emperor and the Hierophant, as well as the Hierophant, as well as the Two of Wands and the Judgment. So, I'm feeling like this is saying, kind of be careful what you choose. Just be very careful with the next decisions that you're going to be making. Be mindful of what you're doing. Being mindful of when you're being resistant in certain areas. When you're being, when you just not, when things aren't really, when things aren't really just flowing the way that you want to be, just kind of sit there and think about the situation and think, okay, is it me? Am I being resistant? Just because it's so easy to go back into our comfort zones. It's so freaking easy. So just, being careful, being very mindful of your decisions, not being too caught up in the air, not being too, in your world, but making sure that you're balancing yourself and you're grounding yourself too. So you can actually see the situation for what it is. So you can decipher the situation, so you can see, okay, this is me doing the same old thing. I'm being resistant. Not resistance. Well, I guess you are being resistant, but yeah. So definitely that resistance, that stubbornness is holding you back, boo. It is holding you back. We're going to continue on with your next cards, which are put heart into your work, anger not, meditation, and loving touch. So putting heart into your work. So yeah, do what you're passionate about. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you happy. Do what doesn't feel like a job. You're just doing it effortlessly. You're just doing it happily. You're full of love. Like it doesn't bother you to do it. Like you just love it. And also you have loving touch. And it's under this acceptance card, which it looks like, it's two hands are trying to touch right here. So maybe, for some of you, you're being resistant in a relationship. Or maybe someone is trying to give you love and you like running away from it. I feel like Spirit is saying, let them in. It's okay to love. It's okay. It's all right to receive love. It is okay. And then, because when you receive love, when you are giving love, you can put love into your work. You can put love into what you want. And maybe this is also saying, maybe you need to be putting some more love into your relationships. Because maybe you've been, resistant and stubborn about that. Or maybe it's been, resistant from for a child or, your mother, a parental figure, something like that. Like I said, it's different messages for different people, but that's just a couple things I'm picking up on. And then you have meditation and anger not. So, meditating, connecting with spirit, getting quiet, because that also helps with your anger. It also helps you to respond and not react in the situation. Because yes, maybe you get angry really quickly. Or maybe you get angry when you think about this situation, or this resistance makes you very angry. The Spirit's telling you, get quiet with yourself. Get quiet and sit down with yourself. Connect with Spirit. And you will see the signs. You will see what you would need to do. All right, what else do we have here? We have void of course, missing. Okay. Mercury mind. Uranus genius. First house, the body. Sun spirit. All right, so void of course, moon missing. Have you been feeling like something is missing? Something or someone possibly. So something is missing from you, like you're not whole. And then you have the Mercury Mind card next. So So, your mind could definitely be playing games on you, making you feel like you're either missing out on something, or that you're just missing something or lacking something inside of you. And then the body. So maybe, you need to give yourself more love. Maybe you haven't been too accepting of yourself, not too accepting of your body. Maybe you're feeling like you're not worthy of love. So that definitely can be for some of you too. Okay, so Uranus talks about a big change happening, a liberating force coming through. It also talks about not being resistant and entertaining the possibilities of what you could learn. It also represents someone who doesn't necessarily need a partner, it represents someone who doesn't necessarily need a partner or a soulmate or anything like that, but they are friends and soulmates to other people, but they don't necessarily need other people. And it also Uranus also represents non-attachment, detachment as well. So it's not emotional. It's very to the point and about the facts. So you definitely could be having any of that type of energy, honestly. Of course, the resistance that's here right now. But also with the missing part, like I said, you could be feeling like you're missing a mate, missing a partner, but this is letting you know that you don't need anybody to make you whole. You're good by yourself. Uranus also represents your intuition, so like your intuition coming in at waves. So with being under the discernment card, I'm definitely feeling like, you need to use your intuition to guide you and lead you on the decisions that you're going to make, especially when this unexpected change happens for you. You're going to have to just go with the flow. That's what I'm feeling. You're going to have to go with the flow. And from the looks of this, you may go in waves. It's not going to be an easy road. You may have moments when you're flowing, then you may have moments when you are resisting. But you're going to get back into the flow of it again. Okay, let's see. What other ones were there? Sun, Spirit. Okay. Then you have lunar eclipse change, which means change is coming. And then the Saturn return age. So we are in the age of Aquarius now, and as well as Saturn has returned in Aquarius, and Saturn is and Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So there are going to be some major changes that are happening in your life because of this. And Saturn is about rules, responsibilities. To me, kind of like karma, just growing you up a little bit. Really growing you up a whole lot of bit. But it also shows you that everything that you have is inside of you. Like you are your own hero. And you don't need anybody else to give you that power. You have the Sun, which to me is saying, you're powerful. You're a part of the universe. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of drive. have a lot of will. So walk in your path. Walk in your truth. You know, for some of you guys, this definitely is about finding who you are. For some of you guys, it's, you know, accepting yourself, accepting your body, accepting who you are. For other people, it may be accepting that you were whole by yourself, that you don't necessarily need anybody else. And also, but I feel like the overall theme is, you know, there is going to be some changes, and just go with the flow. Do not resist. Do not resist. Yes, going into the age of Aquarius and with Saturn return and everything, things are going to be shooken up. But you have to see the beauty in life again. The beauty and all of the beauty. You know, just gaze out and see all the wonders of the world. See the beauty in you. See the beauty in your life. See the beauty of everything around you. You know, just to start appreciating and being grateful for all that you have that's around you. And once you start being more grateful for what you have right now, more is going to flow to you. But also you're just going to be happy. You're going to be a lot happier, and then you're going to be vibrating on the frequency of love, which attracts, that's the highest frequency. So, you know, that attracts anything and everything that you're going to desire, because you have a beautiful life and you deserve a beautiful life. You deserve all the riches of the world. And I don't mean just, you know, the physical riches. I mean, or money or anything like that. Just, you know, love, abundance, happiness, joy, peace. You deserve all those things. But I'm definitely going to, for some of you guys, it's definitely going to have to be about finding some balance in your life and figuring out, okay, do I want to be happy? Do I want this life, or do I want to continue doing what I'm doing now? Am I cool with what's going on right now? All right. And then lastly, we have some messages, which is blame my gypsy soul. So for some of you, you may be feeling like you're ready for new adventures, and which is fine. This card is telling you that is good. That is part of your divine soul. That is part of you. You're supposed to always be looking for new adventures and, you know, experiencing new and better things. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, go with it. You have a life of abundance waiting for you. You have a life of adventure. You're going to meet adventurous people. You're going to be you're going to go to some adventurous places. I mean, life is going to be grand for you. It is going to be great. You're going to get everything that you want. And then it's shine on with Gaia, which means divine timing, trust in divine timing. Trust in Mother Nature, you know, and also, you know, shine the person you're supposed to be. You know, be you. Shine your light. Shine your greatness. Don't dim your light for anybody or anything. And continue doing that. Continue doing it, and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about when your time is going to come, because it's going to come. You just have to continue hitting those steps, continue healing yourself, continue just letting go of things that don't serve you. And even right here, like, she has some eggs in her basket. So to me, it's saying you are producing something great. You know, you just have to nurture it. You just have to wait. You have to be patient, but it's going to come. When the eggs are ready to hatch, they will hatch. Just do what you need to do to protect whatever this is. Protect your vision, protect your dream, protect you, protect your relationship, whatever this is, making sure that, you know, you're doing what is needed to protect it and to nurture it and to guide it in the right direction, so that when it does hatch, you're ready and prepared for it. You're ready to receive it. And then when darkness surrounds you, be the light. You are the light. So you are the light. You are the joy. So walk in your path. Don't dim yourself. Shine on, baby. Do not dim yourself. You are so beautiful. Your life is so beautiful. You're going to do some great things in this world. And I hope you know that. I don't want you to doubt yourself ever. If you do have those moments when you doubt yourself, I want you to say, I am worthy and I am enough. I am worthy and I am enough. I am worthy and I am enough. Because you are worthy for all the good that is coming to you. And you are enough. You are enough for anybody. You are enough for everybody. You are enough for any situation. For most people and most things, you may be too much, but that's okay. They're just not vibing on your frequency. And that's cool. Just leave them where they're at and you keep vibrating. You keep vibrating higher and higher. Don't worry about any of that. Okay? I believe that's it for group number 2. So if this resonated with you, if this helped, let me know in the comments, please. Let's get to talking. What is this? What are you being resistant of? What is this change? What do you need to find balance in? All right. Off to group number 3. Hey, what is going on? Group number 3. If you are here, it's because you chose this wand. I'm not really sure what kind of wand it is, but I think it is a quartz, like the rest of them. So, okay. Yeah, we're going to get into your reading. What is holding you back, boo? What is holding you back? All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. Then we have the Hangman, Tower, 9 of Wands, reverse. I don't even know. The 8 of Swords. And then the Death card in reverse. All right, so off the bat with the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords, I am feeling like your mind is definitely your mind. Most of some of you, it's your mind that's getting in the way, because right here, these 2 individuals are sitting here looking at all the negatives. They're sitting here with all the scraps and stuff like that, and they don't even realize that beyond this line is so much abundance and growth, but they're choosing to stay right here. So what I'm feeling is like you're being in a negative Nancy. You're choosing to stay in this negative mindset. You're choosing to see all the bad in the situation. You're just choosing to be angry. You're choosing to not be happy. You're complaining all the time. And then right here, the 3 of Swords, he's sitting down, he's moping. He has all this wonder around him, all these colors around him, even this light that's shining behind him that looks like it could be a guiding light. But he's just sitting here like, no, I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to sulk and I'm not going to pay attention to what's going on around me because I'm in my mode. I'm in my mood and I don't, no, don't talk to me. Don't mess with me. I don't really care. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. And then for some of you guys, you may be in a position where you're in limbo right now. You're trying to figure out what you need to do, what's next. You're kind of stuck and stagnant. But, I kind of feel like you chilling. Like, Because he's just sitting here. He just chilling. Like, he doesn't, look at him. He doesn't look like he has a care in the world or a worry or anything like that. Even though he's hanging upside down, he's like, yeah, I'm chilling. So maybe you're comfortable where you at, but I feel like your world is coming down, or getting ready to come down. It's getting ready to fall apart. And maybe that's what's going on right now. Like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. You're comfortable. Things for some of you, things are falling apart. Things are crumbling, or they appear like they're crumbling. But you're comfortable just staying in this Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles energy, where you're just still being negative, not looking at the beauty of anything. You're just looking at everything you're looking at everything that's falling apart, but you're not realizing that, okay, these things are falling apart in order for something better to come together for me, so I can have a better experience, so I can have a better life. And then you have the Nine of Swords reverse. So if you look at him, it looks like he's fighting this darkness or not. But reverse, I feel like you're not trying to fight the darkness. You're just trying to dwell. You want the darkness to consume you. But why? Why do you want this to consume you? Do you feel like you don't deserve something new? Do you feel like you don't deserve a great life? Do you feel like that you don't deserve a rebirth? Because you have the Death card in reverse, and the Death card is just about a rebirth, a new cycle, birthing a new self, a new beginning. But when in reverse, I'm feeling like you don't want that. Like, you don't want a new beginning. You just want to, be stuck right here. You don't want to expand. Like, look at her. She's in this coffin. What is the Eight of Swords? So she's in this little coffin thing, and then the swords are in front of her. So she can't get out. Essentially, she's going to be stuck in there. So why do you want to be stuck in your darkness? That's what's holding you back. You being stuck in your darkness. You being in this negative mindset, believing that maybe it's the victim mindset, believing that everything is happening to you, but it's not happening to you, boo. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. Trust me. Like, you really have to look at, okay, well, why? Look at the positive situation. If you lost somebody, if you have money issues, regardless of what it is, you have to look and be like, okay, well, even though, let's say you lost your job. So even though I lost my job, I didn't like that job no way. I didn't really want the job. I was planning on quitting. But they fired you before you could get to the punch. But that's okay. You didn't want to be there anyway. So since you didn't want to be there, what you want to do about it? You have that free time to actually do what you want to do now. So if you want to apply for the job that you really want, then go after it. If you really wanted to start your own business, then do that. Whatever the situation is, go for it. Don't just stay in this negative energy, this negative mindset, because you're not manifesting anything but negativity. You're just manifesting more negativity, and more things are going to come, and then you're going to continue with this victim mindset of, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Because of this, I can't do this. Because of them, I can't do that. If it didn't happen this way, then I would be able to do this. No, you need to stand up, and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to realize, you know what? I'm going to choose to be happy. I need to choose to be happy. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be full of sorrow or have any of these negative emotions, because that's what they are. They're negative because they take away. They're not giving to you. They're taking away. They're taking away your joy. They're robbing your happiness. They're robbing your peace. So why do you want that? You're doing it to yourself, though. What we got next? We have pleasure. Self-love and abundance. Okay. You need to go, what pleasures you? What makes you happy? What What gives you that tingly feeling on the inside? What gets your juices flowing? What gets you going? And I don't mean this in, like a sexual manner. I mean, like, what gets you revved up? What are you passionate about? Because you need to make a choice if you want a pleasurable life or if you want a miserable life. Those are really just the two options. Do I want to be happy, or do I just want to be sad and full of sorrow and anger, and nobody wants to be around me? Because nobody wants to be around negative Nancy. Nobody at all. So yes, you need to start loving yourself. You need to say some affirmations to yourself. Give yourself some confidence. But also you need to listen to positive affirmations as well, because it helps with your process of thinking. You think you're seeing the cup half full as opposed to seeing the cup half empty. So that's definitely going to help. And like I was saying, when you are in a state of happiness, of love, high, vibrating high, you can manifest anything you want. So, if you're going after abundance, is that something that you want? Is that something that you've been, if that's what you've been upset about, is maybe that you don't have as much as you want, then start being appreciative for what you do have. I feel like I said this in the last group, but start being appreciative for what you do have. And then once you start being appreciative of that, then the things that you really want are going to start flowing to you. So just be grateful and show love that you are in the position that you are right now, and that you have what you have, and that whatever happened in your life, it happened for a reason. It happened to help you, not to hurt you. All right, be compassionate. So yes, be compassionate to yourself. Give yourself some love. Give the situation some love. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on the situation. Detach yourself. Detach yourself from the situation. And, look at it from the outside looking in. From that approach, not just, you just being in this sorrow and this dark space. When you're clouded, then you're not going to be able to see the positive of the situation. And then you have love. So yes, it falls under the self-love card. So yes, give yourself some love. Give yourself some TLC. Give yourself some compassion. Talk kind to yourself. We have energy exchange. And for some of you, maybe it might be like a relationship for some of you guys. Making sure that you're getting even exchanging energy from the person. So what I mean is, you feel like you're getting the same things in return, as far as like, the love and the help and the support that you're giving each other. It's not just one-sided. So I'm definitely picking that up for some individuals. But also I'm feeling like, making sure you're giving energy to the things that pleasure you, to the things that excite you. So that's a form of self-love, is doing things that make you happy. Manifesting. So you have the power to manifest anything that you want. But if you're in the negative mindset, then you can also manifest negativity as well. And the manifesting card is under this Tower card, and the Tower card and the Eight of Swords card, and is by the Death card in reverse. So you also could be manifesting all this negativity that you're going through right now. So you have to think about that. Like, am I the one that's causing this? Am I creating these situations? And then you have the Master of Trade male. So I'm feeling like that's saying, Master, you need to discipline yourself, discipline your thinking. Think more positive think more positive about yourself. Just don't be so negative. Don't be so negative. See the strength within you. It seems like it may be a lot of chaos, because male energy is also chaotic too. So it seems like it may be a lot of chaos right now that is happening right now. But Spirit is telling you that you can master your emotions. You can master how you're feeling. You don't have to let it master you. Okay. Let's see. We have Pisces, I believe. So, belief in yourself, belief in your situation, believe that the situation can get better. But I'm also feeling like this is believing that you deserve the negative things that are happening to you, and that's why they're manifesting, because you're believing that you're deserving of this. You're believing that you need it, so that's why it's attracting to you, because you're putting out in the universe, I deserve this. I deserve to be hurt. I deserve to not grow. I deserve to be stagnant. I deserve for all these bad things that happen to me. I deserve to be the victim. So that's exactly why that's happening. I see. I feel like you have to really see the situation for what it is, and see that it is helping you and that it's not hurting you. And then you also have the Life Debts card. So right now, with all the chaos, and like I said, this is not for everybody, but with the chaos that is happening right now, this could just be you repaying your life's debts, reaping some karma that you put out into the universe. But once you make it through this process, life is going to be so much better. It's going to be so beautiful. And if you look at even like these three, the abundance, self-love, and the pressure card, each one of these women, they're in a very beautiful setting. They look just so relaxed and just worry-free and carefree, and not really worried about anything, because they're in their peace. And even looking at the cards, it's like, they know their strength. Even this pleasure card, it's like, with all the energy around her, she knows her energy, she knows her strength, she knows how powerful she is. So man, yeah, right now for some of you, you may you're just going through some debt, some karma that you're completing your karmic contract, I believe. And then you have 9th house faith, and then 5th house creativity. So use your creativity. If you are very creative and your creativity makes you happy, if it gives you pleasure, then use that creativity to move through this process, to help you out, and just make you feel better, to get you out this rut. And then you have faith. So also just having faith that it's going to be okay. Faith that the divine has you, and that you're supported, and that you're going to get through this. Like, if it doesn't kill you, it's going to make you stronger. So whatever you're going through right now, it is going to make you stronger. But like I said, for some of you guys, speak those positive affirmations. Speak highly of yourself. Don't speak so negative. Listen to positive affirmations while you're sleeping. Listen to chakra cleansing meditations while you're sleeping. I've been doing it, and I've definitely been feeling a lot better when I wake up in the morning, just not so bogged down, because I've definitely have been doing a lot of negative thinking over my life. So I get you, I feel you, and I understand, because I definitely have moments when I'm in this victim. Well, I enjoy. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy playing my victim card sometimes, and it's not always needed, because it's not always happening to me. It's happening for me, as I've said. Then you have Angel of Truth. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Black Diamond, true love is eternal. And then Mermaid Soul, love is not blind. It only sees what matters. All right, so for some of you, I'm feeling like, speak your truth. Let out what you've been feeling. let it out. If you've been angry or whatever it is, maybe you're holding on to the emotions, but you need to let it out. For some other people, I'm feeling like this card is saying that it's a beautiful chaos going on right now. That's what I'm feeling like it's saying, just beautiful chaos. Even though it's a whole lot going on, it seems like things are going the way. There's definitely beauty in it, and also Spirit's letting you know that you're beautiful, that you are great, that you are whole. You are whole and you are good. You are filled with greatness. And love is eternal. Which, we are eternal beings. Our spirits are, and love is eternal, but love heals. Love can heal. Love can heal anything and everything. It takes time. Yeah, it takes time. But if you look at the positives and the love in this situation, especially with the Mermaid card, love is not blind. It only sees what matters. So seeing the positives in the situation doesn't mean that the negatives aren't there. It's just knowing that you're not allowing those negatives to overpower you in your thinking and to keep you in this Five of Pentacles and Three of Swords mindset of everything's happening to me, or life just sucks and I'm just going to sit here and wallow in my pain and my suffering and all the other stuff. Spirit is saying no, like get up, dust yourself off and start healing yourself. Start healing yourself. Some of you guys need to get into your passions, because that's going to be healing for you as well. Some of you guys, like I said, are just paying off some life's debts, and we all go through that, especially with the Saturn return. So yeah, you're going to go through some struggles and things, but have that faith that you got it. You're going to get through it, and it's going to be okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know if it resonated down in the comments. Yeah, and also let me know, if this helped. Also, what is the situation that you, are going through that you do feel like is bringing you down right now. But anyway, I am going on to the next group. Okay, group 4, last but not least. Let's see what's going on with you. If you are here right now, it's because you selected pile number 4 and you chose this wonderful clear stone. Not sure what the name of it. I don't think this is a clear quartz, but it might be. I don't really know. But yeah. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, for your tarot, we have the King of Wands reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. We have the Three of Wands reverse. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. And the Princess of Wands. We got 2 more cards, but I'm going to hold up real quick. Okay, so we have 3 cards that are reversed and 3 cards that are upright. Okay, so starting with the first 3 cards, the King of Wands reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Three of Wands reverse. So, the King of Wands reverse talks about feeling immobile, stagnant. You're feeling creatively stunted, but also someone who is being very arrogant, egotistical, very critical of others, like kind of on your high horse type of deal. just on your pedestal, believing that you're better than other people and not wanting to learn from other people, just being very resistant, not being a team player whatsoever. And then the Nine of Pentacles reverse talks about feeling like you missed your mark, feeling like you're never going to make it, feeling like you're being left behind, that everybody is just, doing it or whatnot, but you're just sitting here looking at all the kids outside playing and being happy while you're sitting in the house bored. And then also the Three of Wands talks about feeling frustrated, feeling passed over, feeling looked over. So yes, definitely there's a lot of frustration here, a lot of, I see a lot of yellow. So yellow definitely does go with creativity. So maybe you have been feeling creatively stunted, or you've kind of been in the clouds some too. Just in your head a lot. Feeling like that you're not worthy, feeling like, you're never going to make it. But the next three cards, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Princess of Wands. Now, the Seven of Pentacles talks about nurturing your plan, nurturing your plan and your vision, and being patient with it. So definitely, Spirit is saying to be patient. And you also have the Four of Wands card, and to me, this is saying, partnerships. So maybe you've been feeling overlooked in a partnership, or in a relationship, or maybe some people have been wanting to be with somebody and feeling like, and maybe this person isn't giving you what you want, so you're feeling like you're not whole, or you're feeling like you're not good enough. Like, what's wrong with me? Why don't they want me? But the Princess of Wands energy is letting you know that that's not the case, that you aren't enough. Like, you got this. Like, she talks about sparking the impossible. She transforms her burdens into new life, pretty much. She transforms her wounds and her pains into something that is beautiful and magnificent. So you have to transform that energy, that negative energy that you're feeling, that self-defeating energy that you're feeling right now, in order to make something new, and also you have to have patience with yourself as well. So some of you guys may be going through a healing process right now, where a lot of stuff is surfacing up from your past, and that's why you're in this energy of just feeling low and kind of like you're beneath. So maybe you're having a lot of traumas and stuff coming up, but Spirit is letting you know that you're good, and also that you're supported. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean another person is with you, but just hey, you have your spirit guides with you. Because these two are holding hands, but the spirit guide is right there, and it looks like they're going towards him. So letting Spirit is letting you know that you're good. Like, you do have the support, even though you feel like you're by yourself. You do have it, even though you feel like that you're not enough. You are everything. Let's see, what's the last two tarot? The King of Pentacles, and then the Prince of Swords. So yeah, Spirit is telling you that. Because the Prince of Pentacles, he's very cool, very calm. He just up there chilling. Like, he has no worries in the world. Now, he does have riches, but those don't, he knows that that's not everything. He is very inspirational to his people. He loves his people. He believes in his people. And that's what Spirit is telling you, that you need to believe in yourself. You need to know that you got this. And then also the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords talks about making a sacrifice for the greater good, making a sacrifice for yourself. So this may mean this person. So if this person is making you feel this way, for the people that uh, for the people that are in this situation, if there's a certain person that's making you feel like that you aren't enough, then that means you need to step back from that situation. You need to step back from them because they're not for you, at least not right now, because nobody in your life should be making you feel less than. Or maybe they're triggering you to make you feel like that you feel less than. But regardless of it, step away from that situation, because nobody needs to be in your life that is triggering you and making you feel less than, making you feel that you're not worthy. And again, he has his guys behind him too. He's all, he has scratches on him. He has stab wounds. It looks like maybe some bullet wounds in him as well. So he's very beat up. He's definitely beat up, but he's still standing. And then this, what is this? This crow? I believe this is a crow coming in, and the crow means a vital force. So, or the divine coming in to help. So this change, if you don't get rid of this individual, or whatever the situation is, like it's triggering you and making you feel less than, then I feel like Spirit's going to do something to make it go away anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and do the work. Because like I've said before, when Spirit has to step in and do something first, more than likely, we're not going to like it, because Spirit has kind of a wicked sense of humor and will take us around the bend just to show us, just to show us a lesson. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just be mindful of that, but know that you are amazing. You are freaking amazing. And then, it's a lot of yellow right here in the middle. So I am feeling like there are going to be some big changes, and I'm feeling like you have a lot of energy inside of you. And then for, going from the yellow to these colors right here, I am feeling like, you are you're going through a healing stage right now. Definitely going through your healing stage, and some of you may be at the beginning of your healing stage. So that can be very difficult, because you are being bogged down with all of the guilt and regret and shame and mistakes of the past. And some of us are still in our victim mode and feeling like, oh my gosh, all this stuff happened to me. Why me? I'm this, I'm that. I don't understand. Why is this happening to me? But like I said in one of the other, for one of the other groups, like, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So just be appreciative that you are able to initiate your healing, or even if you're not in the beginning stages of your healing, that you're able to acknowledge that, hey, there's something going on here. I need some healing. I need to figure this out. So give yourself a pat on the back, show yourself some love, give yourself a hug, whatever. Give yourself a pep talk, but definitely show yourself some love and let yourself know that, hey, I'm good. I'm right where I need to be. Let's see what we have next. Peace. So yes, you need to find some peace. And you see she's meditating right there. Definitely meditation is great for finding your inner peace. And then it's the number at the top is 28, but 28 equals 10, and 10 means, like a cycle is the end of the cycle, completion of a cycle. So for some people, you may be at the end of your healing stage, and this is the point where you really just need to let go of some of this pain and then start stepping into this Princess of Wand energy and transforming that pain into something beautiful, something that change it into inspiration. Learn from your mistakes. Don't just sit there and think about all the negative and, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. Yeah, you could have done it back then, but you can't change it now. But what you can do is now make better decisions, because now you're aware. Now you know. So now you can do whatever needs to be done in order to protect yourself. So yes, peace. then we have surrender. So for some of us that are at the beginning of our stage, or regardless of what stage you're in your healing process, you're going to have to surrender all that hurt, surrender the pain to the ancestors. Like right here, you see this woman, she is gazing up at the sky, her eyes are closed, and she looks so much at peace. And of course, peace right next to the peace card. But she looks so much at peace because once you just let it go, like you have a weight that is being lifted off of your shoulders. And once you're like, okay, I'm done, I'm not dealing with this anymore, your life is going to start changing. You're going to start seeing some movement in ways that you've never seen before. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel lighter and happier. So surrendering that pain, or like I said, for some, surrendering that that friendship, that relationship. If there is someone that is making you feel like that you aren't worthy. Then we have self-reflection. So yeah, it sounds like some people are doing some shadow work right now. Their shadows are creeping up on them. So they're being forced to look at themselves in the mirror and just be honest. Be honest about the hurt. Be honest about the mistakes you made. Be honest about the people that you hurt. Be honest about the decisions you made. Bearing your soul to yourself, talking to your shadow, letting your shadow talk to you, letting your shadow pour out its emotions, how it felt during this situation, and the situation may be, you just weren't there for yourself. That just very well may be the issue, that you just weren't there for yourself, and you're harboring a lot of that, resentment and anger. But you have to forgive yourself. You have to surrender all of these feelings to the universe and let it go in order to prosper, in order to move on, because that's what's holding you back. And also, it comes to, I'm still going back to the whole relationship thing or friendship thing. We are mirrors of each other. So if you are being either triggered by someone that's making you feel this way, or if someone is actually, making you feel this way, just talking bad to you, talking down to you, you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, or write it down, whatever it is, and say, well, what am I doing? What energy am I putting out in order to get these type of individuals? Or what about this person or this situation is triggering me? Why is it triggering me? What is it making me go back to? What is it making me think back to? And then think about that situation and write it down. Talk to yourself in the mirror, however you want to go about it, and dissect that situation and see, okay, well, why do I act this way? Why am I reacting this way when this happens? Then we have patience and blossoming. So yes, patience and blossoming kind of goes with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles card. Again, just being patient with yourself, because healing isn't going to happen over time, or if you're sacrificing, a friend or a relationship like that, it's not going to be easy. You're definitely going to hurt. So it's going to take time. The Spirit is also letting you know that you are blossoming. You are really good. You're stepping into your Princess of Wands energy right now. So It's all for the greater good, boo. It's all for the greater good. And then if you look at this patient card, she's sitting out and she's standing up, and like gazing out at the moon, like looking at the future, looking at what's beyond where she's at right now. So I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, look beyond where you are right now. Like don't just look at all the pain that's going on right now. Of course, acknowledge it, deal with it, but don't let it consume you. Like, know that you're gonna come out of this. You're gonna be better. You're definitely going to be better after this. So yeah, don't trip too hard. Don't be too down on yourself. Definitely don't. Okay, let's see what next. We have change in consciousness. So I'm gonna go back and say, you're going to have to change your perspective about how you're looking at certain things. So like I said, don't just look at the negative, but this card is also talking about just looking at a different lens, because whatever this hurt is, or whatever this trauma is that you're going through right now, the shadow work and everything that is happening, those things have dirtied up your lens. They have dirtied up your perspective. Because you never dealt with the issue. You just kind of pushed it along or suppressed it like most of us do, and just kept pushing, but you never really acknowledged it. And then on top of that, because of that, you resorted to kind of the survival instinct, so nobody else would do this again. So you have to change your perspective on things, change your lens, look at things from a different light. But you have to, go into the healing phase. You have to surrender yourself. You have to surrender all your pain and your hurting. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and acknowledge that, yeah, I may not have been a great person all the time. Yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. If I wouldn't have done this, then this wouldn't have happened. You have to acknowledge your role in the situation, and then you have to forgive yourself, because we all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Nobody on this world is perfect. You just have to learn how to deal with those mistakes and also learn from those mistakes, so you're not repeating that cycle over and over again. Harmony and balance. So finding some balance in your life between the light and the dark, between your nice self and your shadow self. And your shadow self is the one that, has all these repressed memories, but also just things that we just repress about ourselves that we don't want people to know or see about us. Just finding that healthy balance between, because we are individuals of both the light and the dark. Like, and I'm not saying dark to be like scary or anything like that. Like, it isn't bad by any means, and it isn't it isn't something that you need to be scared of, but just acknowledging that your shadow self, or the side of you that you may not want other people to see, it's a part of you. So it's a part of you that you have to acknowledge. You have to embrace that part of you, because like I said, it's you. You can't just have a part of you. You can't just neglect a part of you, because what's going to happen is exactly what's happened now. That stuff, that trauma is going to pop back up. Those the negative thoughts or whatever it is that you're dealing with, they're going to eventually pop up because you're suppressing it. And someone actually brought up a good point this evening in a shadow work group that I'm in, but that it's like you are popping, shaking it up, and then when you take the top off, it's everywhere. So you have to make sure that you're embracing that side of yourself and you're not neglecting it. Yeah, things happen, the mistakes are made. So what? You just have to be true to yourself. You have to be able to love all of you, not just the nice parts of you, just the good parts of you. You have to be able to love and understand each part of you. And you have health and male. So for some of you, this may be a male that is, making you feel a type of way, or that is triggering you. For some, this may just mean to finding, because male energy is about strength. So just finding your inner strength, finding the strength in the situation, finding the goods, finding the positives in the situation. I know it may sound, messed up, but there's always positives in negative situations. It's always positive. It's just all about you looking for it. And then the health is, taking care of your mind, body, and spirit, not just physically, but everything, making sure that you're feeding your mind, feeding your body, feeding your spirit. But also, when I was talking about, your shadow self, the parts of you that repress, making sure you're taking care of those parts too, and that you're acknowledging them, that you're not just loving on the good parts of yourself. Because if you're only loving on the good parts of yourself, then the people that you're attracting are only going to love on the good parts of yourself. And they're going to resent those other parts of you. So then when you are triggered, when you do have those moments when you just aren't the best person, or whatever your shadow is, they're going to stray away from you because you strayed away from it. Okay, let's see what else we have. And then we have balance. So yes, finding that balance, harmony and balance between the light and the dark, the good and the bad, I guess, of you. Just embracing all parts of you. I think Gemini, Gemini is definitely known for having two different parts to them. So I definitely feeling like this is saying, to embrace both sides of you. But also with the I think, that's the self-reflection, really analyzing your behavior. Why do I do this? What are my triggers? What are your diminishing characteristics, the ones that are, really taken away from you and not providing to you, not fulfilling you? What are the things that you could change? What are the things that aren't serving you anymore? And it also could mean that some of you guys are Libras or Geminis, or could be air sign as well. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, I believe. Is that it? Yeah, I think those are the three. And then this 9 is this balance is 1-9, which it equals up to 10 as well. So, cycle, definitely the ending of a cycle. For some of you guys, you're at the end of your breakthrough. So Spirit is just telling you, just keep going, just keep pushing. You're almost at the end, so just keep going. Oh, 8th house. Endings and beginnings. So yes, for some of you guys, this is the ending of maybe a very toxic cycle, or your karmic cycle, or maybe some of you guys, were just paying your debts, paying your life debts, and now you're at the end, you're at your breakthrough. So now Spirit is just letting you know, keep going, you're almost there. 7th house partners. So this definitely could mean that this is a partner that has been making you feel this way, but this also could mean that you're going to have someone that is going to support you through this process. Or you already have someone that is going to be there for you, a partner that is going to be there to help you through that. Or this also could be saying, to reach out and find someone who's going through the same thing as you, so you guys can, help each other. Not necessarily sit there and complain about all the bad stuff that's that you're going through, but someone that you guys can help encourage each other. Because definitely when you're in this stage of healing, it is very important to have a solid support system around you that is really going to help you and really want to see you grow. Because, you're not going to be happy all the time. You're definitely going to have some low moments. You're going to be crying. You're going to have moments when you just don't want to talk to anybody. So you need to have individuals around you that understand that and know that, okay, they may be going through something right now. So I'm going to just let them have their space, but they're not getting upset. They're not getting angry. They're not, talking bad to you, trying to make you feel bad because you want to have your space and you want to do your own thing. And lastly, we have Black Moon Lilith Mystery. Okay. To me, this is definitely talking about, your shadow self. Because Lilith is supposedly the first wife of Adam, but she didn't want to basically submit to him, or she was trying to do her own thing, so she was like exiled or something like that. That is the story of it. But so she definitely isn't mentioned. I don't think she's mentioned in the Bible. But for this to say mystery, some of you guys are definitely exploring parts of you that haven't been explored in a long time, or if ever, you're acknowledging things that haven't been acknowledged before, and it's tough. It's not easy. Boy, it's not easy. Facing yourself, facing reality sometimes, realizing that you are the issue. That's realizing that, man, I put myself in this position, but the beauty of that is that okay, I put myself in this position. That means I have the power to not put myself in those positions. I have the power to avoid those positions. So that's how you have to start looking at things like the glass is half full as opposed to the half is glass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. This is the last one. It's late. It's not looking at it from the glass is half empty perspective. Looking at it from an optimistic perspective. Because you're just growing. That's what you are. You're growing, you're healing, and you're shedding your old self. You're shedding that beat up armor that you have on because you felt like you had to protect yourself. Because of somebody hurt you, or a situation may not have gone the way that you wanted, and it left you heartbroken, and it's just like your mind determines how you're going to deal with those situations. I follow Cosmic Byron on my Instagram, and he made a point that it stuck with me and said something along the lines of, or stop saying your heart was broken. Start acknowledging that they didn't meet your expectations. And that's what it is. Like, certain things just may not meet your expectations. Certain people may not meet your expectations, but maybe but it all happens for a reason. It all happens for a reason. So if something didn't work out, it didn't work out that way for a reason. Take the lesson of it and keep going. Don't just dwell on it and just stay in that victim mode, stay in that mode of being upset and holding on to all that pain and regret. But you can't take that into the future with you and be able to prosper. You're not going to get into this energy until you're able to let go of all of this. Okay, what are the messages? Daughter of the Sacred Heart. So Spirit is letting you know that you are the daughter, or you are the daughter or son of the divine. You are Mother Earth's child. You don't have to, worry about anything. Like, you're good. You're good. And it says on here, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. So, like I was saying, we all aren't, none of us are perfect. So, everybody has a past and everybody has a future. So, if your past wasn't, very pretty, that's okay. You can make your future a lot more beautiful than what your past was because of your past being the way it was. Because it was so hurtful or traumatic or whatever the situation was. And you are loved. You have love. You have love inside of you. You are made of love. You are made of love. You are divinely made to be just who you are. Divine badass. So yes, you are a badass in the making. So don't get it twisted, boo. You got this. And then you have creatrix. So you can create the life that you want. You can create whatever you want. You just have to believe in yourself. But you also have to heal. You have to heal before you can really manifest. Before you can really get what you want. Because if you don't heal, then you're consistently looking at life through that traumatic lens. And we have to clean that lens. You have to take those glasses off. Spray them down, clean them up real good, and then put them back on so you can see clear and see what is really out there for you. And see the positives in life, not just dwelling on negatives, not just dwelling on what happened. Well, this happened to me back then, so now I act like this. And that happened to me, so now I operate like this. And it's like, let it go. Let it go. And it's not easy. Like I said, I'm going through my healing right now. So, and it hasn't been easy to face myself, to face my mistakes, to face that, I just haven't always showed up for myself the way that I should have. I've disrespected myself in a lot of ways. And to willingly admit that takes a lot of power. But then it's like, once you admit it, what you gonna do afterwards? Now I know I need to protect myself. Now I know I need to go hard for myself. Now I know that I need to be the best advocate for myself possible, because if I'm not the best advocate for myself, no one else is going to be. Don't put your life in anybody else's hands. Don't put your well-being in anybody else's hands. Don't do it. Do not allow that. All right, so that's it that I have for you guys. I love you all, and I will see you at the next video. Oh, please let me know if this helped. If it resonated, write down in the comment box, please. Make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe to the channel. And, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.